Sudeep Bhargava. Sudeep, are we okay on audio video? Sip Parathyama. Sip Rajan. Sip Sagai Raj. Sip Bliss. Sip Bliko. Sip Pankaj. Sip Ashok Nichani. Sip Sunil Chittal. Sip Gautam. Sip Kundan. Sip Lakshmi. And the rest of you whom I cannot see. Welcome to the call. I see somebody driving, but I don't know who it is. So we just switch on the Instagram connection as well, because we are live on Insta as well as we are live on Facebook. Today's question, the question that we are addressing today, which yoga can take us to moksha? So it's directly nothing for me to talk straight away. It is your subject. Which yoga can take us to moksha? Who would like to start? We were Sunil Chittal. Yes, Sunil Chittal. Your favorite subject, Sunil Chittal.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam.
Jnana Yoga can lead you to moksha because if you feel that actually you are not in bondage, so ignorance is the cause. So whenever there is ignorance, the jnana is the solution for any ignorance. If you can't achieve that, or you feel there is a problem of concentration, then the Jnana Yoga comes in. If you feel still you are not able to get it, then there is the element of chitta vikshep, or there is a this thing, then you have to go for upasana or bhakti yoga. Still you are able not to get it, then you have to do karma yoga. So one has to evaluate in which stage he is and he has to start. So I personally believe that is what it is. Ignorance can go only with knowledge, and moksha is the result of direct ignorance. Hence, Jnana Yoga can give you moksha.
Good. So we have got a very scriptural. The scriptures talk very clearly what Sunil Chittal is saying, and I respect that. But let us be open to the question answer session. Kumar Swami.
Shubham Guruji.
Shubham, sir.
First of all, to get the knowledge, what Sunil Chittal said is, Jnana is the first he said. So to get the knowledge, first of all, you have to purify your antakarna. Without purifying antakarna, you cannot get the knowledge. It is very impossible to get the knowledge.
Okay.
But the karma yoga is more important. Karma yoga will start. Then when karma yoga will cleanse your antakarna so that you are able to get the knowledge. So with the knowledge, you will go into bhakti. The bhakti will be further, it will lead to your enlightenment. And after that, the dhyana yoga, samadhi leads to, it will bring to your awareness will be increases, automatically the realization will happen. This is a sequence. So all yogas are more important, even prema yoga. Prema yoga is nothing but a part of the bhakti yoga, I can say. But all yogas are more important to get the enlightenment. One in sequence. Earlier also this discussion has taken place. In sequence, all yogas are important. Without purification, there is no elimination. Without elimination, there is no unification. So it is all interlinked. So all are important, I can say.
Lovely answer. Good. I like it when you have different opinions. If everybody has same opinion, then there's no work for me. It becomes very boring. So let us now have some more opinion. Right? So we have got two opinions, and both have got their own logical point. So let us see who's going to come next.
Now, one more thing, Guruji, here.
Yes, sir.
So I given the last time also the same example. Without a clean vessel, if you take milk cannot be useful. Yeah. Milk will get wasted. If you clean the vessel, then the milk can be used for further curd, it will come makhan, ghee, like that it can be transformed. Initially, the vessel itself is not clean, so milk will get damaged here itself. So there will not be further traveling.
May I say something, sir? Basically, yes, we don't know. We are today. We are a product of multiple janmas. So all what Kumar Swami is saying is right. But in the previous janma, I have gone through this karma yoga and all. That's why I said I categorize my statement saying you have to understand where you are today, and from there you have to start. So it is an internal journey, and one person has to assess himself. At which level it is.
Please understand, we have still 20 minutes, 25 minutes more, 24 minutes to go to the 34 minutes to go before I close the session. So let us, and we have covered Kumar Swami said,
Guruji, one minute for me. See, in 24 hours, you cannot be in one yoga. So in 24 hours, you have to be switch over one yoga to one yoga, another yoga. Finally, you should be conscious. You should be unconscious forever means you have to follow all the yogas.
Sir, pardon my
Because
saying,
you are doing
I'm
some work.
addressing
The karma yoga.
Kumar Swami, I'm addressing only that question. Which yoga gives you moksha? Yes, all yogas are important, but finally you get moksha only by removing of ignorance, and the removing of ignorance happens only through jnana yoga.
okay,
It will,
so
I submit and stop my conversation.
Sunil, folded hands, what you say is right. Folded hands to Kumar Swami, your perspective is right. Nothing is wrong. Today we will get the, see, what is the purpose of this Ask AiR session? The purpose of, and you notice, this session doesn't come, I come and I do blah, 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 blah and go. Is it like that? No. We want to understand everybody's perspective. We, in this journey, it is not who is right. In this journey, what is right? It is not about who is right. Nobody, we are here to try to get to the point of enlightenment. We are here to try to get to the point of realization. So we have got two beautiful opinions, and now we are taking the third opinion of our dearest Girish. Sip in Girish. Huh? Girish, bolo.
Constant yoga.
What is that, Girish? Explain, please.
Union with the divine, continuously, irreversibly. That gives moksha.
So you are not getting in that panja. Sunil said Jnana Yoga, and Kumar Swami first said Karma Yoga, and after that Kumar Swami said all yogas. So Kumar Swami gave two answers. You are straight away going to the point. You are saying it is about constant yoga.
Yes.
Which yoga can give you moksha? Constant
yoga.
Good. I like your answer. Third person, I like all the three answers, but I will give you my opinion in the end. So we have got master number 4, Bliko. So all the champions will speak. First champion was Sunil, second champion Kumar Swami, third champion Girish, now Bliko. And I want the next champion to be ready. Yes, Bliko, please start.
Shivam.
Shivam, sir.
I am not champion. I am nothing like, I learned from here only. And from the
thank you for your humility. So which yoga can give you moksha?
My answer is yoga is important, but magic is required. Without magic, nothing will work. So all the things, all the parts together is required for moksha. And
but magic
is more important because Guru's guidance and God's grace is must, otherwise you cannot get moksha. Whatever you do.
But my dear Bliko, let me interrupt and give you a little bit. I want your contribution to the session. So what you're saying, magic is very important. No doubt, magic is important. Mumukshutva, ask, GG, remove ignorance and be in consciousness. This will give you enlightenment. Magic will give you enlightenment. After enlightenment, we have to have yoga to get to moksha. So we are in the next, we are gone to post-graduation. In that post-graduation, Bliko, which yoga will give you moksha?
Yeah, so all of the yogas are important. And as long as you are in the yoga, you will definitely get moksha.
Thank you. So you're saying you are going with Girish. You're saying straight away, you're saying, no, it is not which yoga. You're bypassing the question. See, this is called, when you are going on from one city to another city, village will come in between. So you don't pass the village, you take a bypass. You take a flyover, you bypass. I don't want to get in the janja. So you're taking bypass, straight, all yogas. Let us see Guru number 5, Ashok Nichani. Ashok Nichani, which yoga will take us to moksha?
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam, sir.
Sarji, all the 5 yogas are very important to reach moksha.
Why like that?
Sarji, you cannot reach the highest yoga without all the other 3 below.
Why?
You have to start from Bhakti. Sarji, we have to go from kindergarten to get the degree.
Okay.
So we cannot go to Jnana Yoga straight away. First we should have Bhakti, then Karma, then Dhyana Yoga, and then Jnana Yoga and Prem Yoga.
Okay, so Ashok has come with an interesting thing. So Girish and Bliko, can you also give your explanation why you are saying directly no yoga? Because Sunil gave a very valid explanation why Jnana Yoga is important. Sunil is 100% right. What Sunil said in the scripture, Adi Shankara also has told in Viveka Chudamani and Aparoksha Anubhuti, without Jnana Yoga, you cannot have moksha. So Sunil is not wrong. Okay, first point. Kumar Swami started off saying very clearly, he said, no, we have to have karma yoga. Without being a karma yogi, we cannot. Then he moved to all yogas are important. So Girish, why did you straight away say constant yoga? Girish, would you like to explain? And then next, Bliko also, would you like to explain why you told the answer?
As
And
long
then,
as,
and then we will come to Rajan. After that, we will come to Rajan. Yes.
as long as the connection is constant, the form of yoga is irrelevant.
Okay. Thank you, Girish. You are very clear and crystal clear. You are like a crystal. So it's very clear. Thank you. Bliko. Why did you say Bliko like that? That all yogas?
Because each and every yoga has its own importance. And all yoga means you cannot bypass any yoga. With all this yoga, you can get this liberation. So it is not bypassing it, but it is going all yogas in 24 hours. You cannot be in one yoga like that. You use all the yoga and then you move ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your. I'm grateful to have your clarity. Thank you, all of you. So Ashok Nichani already explained why he said. Ashok Nichani explained. We are now going to Rajan.
Namaste.
Rajan,
Namaste.
Namaste.
Shivam, Guruji.
Sure.
In my opinion, all yogas are important. Very important. Karma yoga is for nullifying the past karma and doing our duties.
Okay.
Jnana yoga for removing the ignorance.
Yeah.
Dhyana yoga for the ultimate realization. Who am I?
Very good.
And Bhakti yoga for surrender to the sick.
Very
And
good.
that's Prema yoga for loving all creatures. Without by eliminating any one of this, we cannot get the.
Why you don't speak every day? You speak so beautifully, such wonderful, amazing words you are speaking today. Why are you keep quiet every day? You don't ask questions and you don't talk.
I closely watching and learning. I am a learner in this field.
No, you are a professor by profession. You are a professor.
That was another subject, and in this subject, I am only a learner, a child.
Very good.
So I am learner.
The way you have explained is very good. I like the way you have explained. I am grateful to you. So anybody want to give Adat or should I explain? There is somebody who has sent a message. Ashok Chotwani, all 5 yoga, spirituality jointly will take us to moksha. Ashok Chotwani. Vivek, Dhyana yoga takes us to moksha. Where is Vivek? Vivek, would you like to explain why Dhyana yoga takes you to moksha, Vivek? Would you like to explain? Shivam?
सर क्या कहते हैं हमें अपना माइंड को पहले साइलेंस करने की जरूरत होती है हमारी बॉडी तो खुद को हील करना जानती है दिमाग हमारा हमें बहुत डिस्टर्ब करता है तो ध्यान अगर हम लगाते हैं तो उसी से ही शुरुआत होती है ध्यान अगर हमारा लगा रहे सर एक्सप्लेनेशन तो मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा पर
नहीं आपने ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेनेशन कर दिया इससे ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं व्हाट
हाँ जी।
see Vivek says dhyana yoga is very important because without dhyana yoga he says there can be no contemplation if there is no contemplation there can be no moksha so the starting point according to Vivek is dhyana yoga and I agree nothing wrong Vivek jo aap bol rahe hain bilkul sahi bol rahe hain so thank you for your coming online and talking monk Mr. Monk, yogas have been introduced to be in the path of liberation. It's practically not possible to repeat one yoga 24 hours. A combination of all 5 yogas, including Prema Yoga, will lead us to moksha. Now I am going to give an answer to you, which is completely different. So you are all saying which yoga will take you to moksha. All of you have spoken correctly. Nothing is wrong. But yoga, only yoga cannot take you to moksha. Because you may be in yoga. You may be in dhyana yoga. And what everybody said, you can't have one yoga. Because one yoga, 24 hours a day, even Monk said, Ashok Nichani said, everybody said, But does it mean that Sunil Chittal is not right? No, he's absolutely right, 100% right. Without Jnana Yoga, Sunil Chittal said you cannot get moksha. I admit 100%. This is not 99% right. This is 100% right. But we have to see, we are in a journey. We are all in one boat. Huh? And we want to reach the destination. We want to reach the destination. You can't ride on two boats. You can't sail on two boats. Rekha Parwani taught me this. You can't sail on two boats. You have to have one boat if you want to reach the destination. What is the boat that we need? Which boat? You can't ride on two goats. You have to have one goat, not two goats. You can't drive on two roads. You have to have one road. What is this road that will take us to moksha? And according to me, the best answer, the road to moksha should be not yoga, but yogi. The way to moksha is to be a yogi. Now, if you're a yogi, like many of you said, a yogi is one who's ever united. What Girish first answer he gave was very good. I don't remember the exact words. Constant yoga, I think. Give the word constant yoga. Who is in constant yoga, Girish? It is only yogi. Yogi jo yog mein sada hi rahe, Prabhu ke yog mein rahe, samsar ki maya mein wo na atke, sada yog mein wo rahe, प्रभु की प्यास हो सदा, प्रभु से प्यार वो करे, योगी वो है जो माया से बच के रहे, प्रभु के योग में. How can you attain yogi and moksha without jnana yoga? Cannot, impossible. Can you do without karma yoga? How will you do? Because what will you do 24 hours a day? What will you do 20? Can you only sit down in your room, in your library and go on reading for 24 hours? Is it possible to do that? No, it's not possible. But if you only do karma and you don't have jnana, can you attain moksha? You cannot attain moksha. Now you need dhyana. Because if you don't have dhyana, Vivek, I don't know, Vivek is newcomer, he hardly talks. Vivek says, oh, dhyana chahiye. Dhyana, because without dhyana, the yogi will become a bhogi. And you don't need only jnana, karma and dhyana. You need bhakti. Oh, if you go to some of the people, they will tell you without bhakti, they cannot be mukti. Without bhakti, there cannot be mukti because the magic starts with mumukshutva. You need to have love for God. You need to have love for the divine. So when I was concerned, I believed that I needed all the 4 yogas to reach moksha. Suddenly one day God came and told me, Sip came and told me, no 4 yogas. There is the 5th yoga. What is the 5th yoga? Why did I teach you? Is it just for fun? You think I told you the 5th yoga just for fun? No. Because one day when I was in bhakti, I got the realization, I got the aparoksh anubhuti of मेरे दिल में बस एक तुम ही हो, तन मन में और कोई नहीं हो, इतना कर दे के बस एक तुम ही हो. How that feeling came? Because the moment in your life, if there is empty space, samsara will come, bhoga will come, and you will collapse. Therefore, I found the best yoga is prema yoga. And I said, इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान नहीं आसमान में है, कण कण में प्रभु की शक्ति ही है, हर जीव में भगवान है. This is a shortcut for a yogi. See, other yogas are very difficult. Dhyana yoga, very difficult. Karma yoga, not easy. Jnana yoga, you need only Sunil Chittal can. I cannot study. I told Sunil Chittal such high scripture sometimes. I also don't. It needs a lot of grace. And then Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga, we have many people, Ru Mataji, Yogini, Rekha, Sudeep, they come to temple every now and then, so much Bhakti Yoga. But what is the way to moksha? I gave the answer. The way to moksha is to be a yogi, constant yoga. The way to moksha is to give up bhoga. And to be in yoga, no, I'm telling you this, nobody who tries to be in one yoga can attain moksha. Nobody who can, you need to be in yoga. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You may be karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, prema yoga. It doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter what yoga you are in. What matters is, are you in yoga? Are you in Sat Chit Anand? Because it's very difficult to be in Sat Chit Anand. That's why, what did I say? Prabhu ke pyar mein aisa ek nasha hai. Prabhu ko prem karne mein aisa maza hai. Premi mein jo Prabhu pata, masti mein jeeta hai. प्रेम योग में जीता है, आनंदा में जीता है, प्रेम योग से मिलता प्रभु के. So I wish you all experience that. When you experience prema yoga, Ru Mataji always likes to say prema yoga. Ru Mataji hai ki nahi? I saw her, then she disappeared. So Ru Mataji always says Ruh se Ruh ka pyar. If you can get to that level, प्रभु तो है हर जगह, हर शय में वो है, कोई जगह ना जहां वो नहीं है, कण कण में वो है, उसके बिन कुछ नहीं है, सब कुछ वही है. What is this? What is the meaning of this song? This song means you are in yoga. This song means you see God everywhere. If you see God everywhere, you don't need anything else. What is the ultimate? My dear friends, I'm leading you today with one song, and my last line, and then over to question answers. What is the ultimate in this world? You know what is the ultimate in this world? The ultimate is to realize God is a sip. If you realize God is sip, you are already Jivan Mukta. You become a Sthit Pragya. You become liberated. How do you reach that state where you say, Satyam Shivam Sundaram? Satyam Shivam Sundaram. How do you reach that state? How do you reach that state where you say, Dhunna na wo yahan kyun se dhundta hai? How do you reach that state? Bhagwan Bhagwan nahi hai, har insan mein wahi hai, to kyun use dhundta hai? We are all the time people. I tell Ashok Nichani so many times. I tell Ashok Nichani, what Ashok, where you are going? Ashok says, I'm going to Rameshwaram. Ashok, what you are going for Rameshwaram? I'm going Dubki, 22 Koeka Dubki. Ashok, you go for picnic, Ashok, but you don't think God is in Rameshwaram. Ashok says, yes, I know God is not there, but I'm just taking my family for holiday. No problem. Go for holiday. Go for picnic. No problem. But don't believe that God is in Rameshwaram. Please don't believe like that. Okay, over to questions. I have one more comment. So I finished what I have to say. I'm not going to drive. And you can ask if you want. Rajesh, how is Prema Yoga different from Prema Yoga of Swami Vivekananda? There is no book. I think Rajesh, you only told last time. That book is just the name. It's called Prema Yoga. It's a Marathi book. But he doesn't talk much about Prema Yoga. He doesn't talk much about Prema Yoga. So Rajesh, if you have something what Vivekananda has told about Prema Yoga, it's in Marathi. So you please, he says love one and all. Vivekananda's Prema Yoga is this. He says, Shiva Jnani Jan Seva, Vivekanand ne ye kaha, Dukhiyon ki seva jo karta, wahi Shiv ko pata, ehsaas jisko hota, Shiv sab mein वही पूजा करता, जो सेवा करता दीन दुखियों की वही पूजा करता. This is what Vivekananda said. What did Vivekananda said? शिव ज्ञानी जन सेवा. जो शिव का ज्ञानी है वो जन का सेवा करता है, वो हर इंसान को प्यार करता है, हर इंसान में भगवान को देखता है. This is what Vivekananda said. What is Rajesh saying? Anything else? Okay. Yesterday. Okay. The Bliko has a very big question of yesterday. I will go to that question if nobody has got. Bliko has a very deep question. Bliko, would you like to ask it or you want me to read it, Bliko?
You can read it, yeah, please.
Okay. Okay. So, Rajesh, anything Rajesh has said to complete? So we are going to, Bliko has asked a deep question. Rajesh says, how is Prema Yoga by you different from Prema Yoga Shivagni? I have it in Hindi. Reading it currently, once done, will come up with the answer. Okay. So Prema Yoga is the yoga of divine love. Rajesh, if you'd like to have the soft copy, we will send you the book. Send you, please contact, the number is flashed on the screen. Rajesh, if you have my number ending 55555, please message me and I will send you the book of Prema Yoga by AiR. Then you can compare and see. But Vivekananda has only talked about seva, serving one and all, as Prema Yoga. And AiR is saying not only serving, you must love. You must love one and all. So the number is flashed by the administrator on your screen for your reference. So we are, anybody wants to ask a question, you will be after Bliko. Bliko has a long question. So we are dedicating the next few minutes to Bliko. Bliko says, can you please answer? I can understand. Bliko says, I can understand or realize easily by example of clay and pot, gold and ornaments, wave and ocean, rope and snake. Why is it difficult to realize or get it right away to be in Satchit Anand and live in consciousness like Jivan Mukta or Yogi, which is our true identity and purpose of life? We are not body, ego, thoughts. Even after using intellect, cremating the mind, we also realize the Leela or Maya of life aspect of why it looks like so difficult to maintain or assimilate even after knowing all this jnana as clear as transparent water. I think you can formulate. So I understand the question clearly. How many of you have the similar feeling to Bliko, please? Give me your similar. Bliko is saying, I know everything. I know everything. I know karma. I know cause, effect. I know everything. From the rope is looking like a snake. Actually, it is Maya. Actually, it is Leela. I know we come without anything. We go without anything. Nobody's out. The law of detachment. I know everything like crystal clear water. I know everything. Why I am not able to reach Aparoksha Anubhuti? Why I am not able to become Jivan Mukta? What is the holding me back? Am I right? Because my answer is, have I formulated the question correctly? So Kundan also says true. How many people have the similar problem of what Bliko is saying and wanting? If you want to add to the question, anybody? Only adding to the question, anybody? Before I answer. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any interruption. So Bliko. Realization is not knowledge. Realization is not knowledge. How much ever time you put water in the refrigerator, it will not become ice until it will crystallize. You may say, I went in January, I put water in the fridge. I came to India for 6 months. I came back to Canada after 6 months. Water is still water. It's not ice. Yes, because you're not switched on the power. The temperature of the fridge is not reached below freezing point. What is that point of aparoksh anubhuti? अनुभूति ऐसी हो जाती है, एहसास सच का हो जाता है, महसूस सच का हो जाता है, आंखों से कुछ दिखता ना है, इसका कोई परोक्ष नहीं, अंतर ज्ञान यूं ही हो जाता, अनुभूति सच की होती, अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है. So, Rico, I don't know how I know the song. I wrote the song few days back. I don't remember the song. How am I able to sing the song? I don't know. I myself don't know how I know the song. How do I answer you the question? Therefore, the answer, Blico, what you have said is a golden question. I'm calling Blico's question today, I'm calling it a golden question. It is a golden question from the bottom of his heart. And very, very difficult for somebody to honestly come and tell this question like this. Blico says, I can understand all examples you give, every single example. The pot is not a pot, it is clay. I understand. Wave is not wave, it is ocean. I understand. The ring is only gold. I, Blico, am not the body, mind, ego. I understand. I understand everything. Why is it difficult to realize, to get that spark, to be in Sat Chit Anand? How to live in consciousness, how to be Jivan Mukta, how to be yogi. We spoke today. Which yoga will give moksha? I give answer. Then come on, everybody, all of you go moksha tomorrow. Come on, tomorrow, sabhi log chalo, tomorrow moksha chalo, sabhi moksha jayenge. Okay, tomorrow we will all go to Moksha Express. We will all sit in the moksha train. We will go to moksha. Everybody will become yogi. How to be a yogi? How to be? It is not easy. Our true identity is Atma. The purpose of life. We are not body, ego, thought, mind. I know I have to use intellect. I have to cremate the mind. I know this is Maya, Leela. Why it looks like so difficult to maintain this, assimilate this, even after knowing all the jnana as clear as transparent water. I know it as clear as transparent water. Still, I am not able to get that Sat Chit Anand. What is the problem? It could have been a session, but I will give the answer today because it is. Then we can have another session later on. Blico, evaluate your magic. How deep? Today I met Sangam Gupta. Sangam Gupta came to Bangalore to meet me today. He's on the call today. Sangam Gupta ji is in the call. He came all the way. He fixed an appointment. Because from tomorrow I'm not in Bangalore. He came to meet me for long discussion, and we did a review of his journey, his spiritual journey. Sangam Gupta ji wanted to know where I am on the journey, how much advanced. So back to Blico's question, because I remembered Sangam Gupta. We have to evaluate our magic. How deep is my mumukshutva? Is my yearning so deep? Now, for example, Blico, I am trying to make chai. Or for that matter, let me tell you, I try sometime to make 2-minute noodle when I'm in Switzerland. Sometimes I take 2-minute noodle dabba and I put hot water. And after 5 minutes, that I have to throw the dabba because the 2-minute noodle doesn't work unless that hot water is so boiling hot water. If it is little less also, the noodle will not become boiled. I don't know how many of you have tried. I have to throw the noodles because it is not boiling water. Although it is steaming water, the water is steaming so hot. So, Blico, what I'm telling you, magic, the deep mumukshutva. Maybe you have got all the answers. Maybe what Sunil Chittal said, maybe you have got the jnana. But jnana has to become jnana yoga. You have to become a yogi. Maybe there's a problem in GGGG. Maybe there needs to be more guidance of Guru, grace of God. I don't know. That is for you to analyze. Maybe there is some ignorance that is holding you back. I don't know. You are telling, no, I've given up body, mind, ego, and I believe you. In the last time we had a 1-hour conversation. You called me last time I was in Kashmir. We had a 1-hour call on Kashmir. And according to me, you have given up that I-ness is not there. There is no I-ness. What am I? I am nothing. Blico is very clear. Blico living in consciousness. Then why are you not experiencing that Sat Chit Anand? To me, the moment the mind becomes still, there is automatically consciousness. When there is automatically consciousness, the question is whether there is enough sat or not. Therefore, there are two aspects I would like you to evaluate. Are you able to be in consciousness and the sat is missing? Or you have all the sattu, but the consciousness is missing. You have to do an analysis because I cannot analyze for you. Each one of you have to do an analysis to see what is missing in your life. Either you have reached that state of Jivan Mukta. If you have reached that state of Jivan Mukta, then you say, Sat ke chit mein jo rehta, ananda mein rehta. If you reach the state of Satchitanand, then you can tell me, no, I have already reached that state. I am in Ananda. I don't need anything. But the point is that if you have not yet reached that state, you have to find out. You may be 99.9. You may be 99.8. You may be 99.7. I'm asking you, Bliko, nowadays, suppose you are trying to download a file. It is 1 GB file. And you're trying to download the file. And it has downloaded 99.9%. And then suddenly the Wi-Fi connection gets cut off. Then what happens, Bliko? It goes back to 0. You have to download the file again from 1 MB. So you need the entire file to be downloaded. You need that state of Jivan Mukta. And remember this, it is aparoksh anubhuti. Because it is a direct experience. And to give you the experience where you need to focus on, I'm trying to tell you that now, you need to focus on this. This is another new bhajan. It says, Sach ko koi na janta, ye aparoksh anubhuti hai, iska koi sabut na, sach ka ehsaas hona hai, prabhu to hai हर जगह वो हमें ना दिखते हैं उनके बिन तो कुछ भी ना वो है तो हम सब हैं. Bliko, when we get this anubhuti, then the jigsaw puzzle is solved. Then your question is answered. So today my answer to your question is this. Please sit longer in silence. Please sit longer in contemplation. Tell sit. You know, yesterday I sang a song. Some of you should come on Monday nights and watch the bhajans on Monday night. Yesterday night I sang a song. And the song is this. I'm telling you because this may be helpful to you before I close. The song is Mere Preetam, Mere Premi, प्रभु सब कुछ तुम्ही, तुम बिन प्रभु क्या जीना, तुझसे भक्ति प्रभु ऐसी चाहूं तुम बिन कुछ ना, तू मिल गया सब मिल गया. This song is so beautiful, Bliko, you must hear. It says, तेरे लिए मैं हूँ प्यासा, पल पल मैं तुझको चाहता, सांसों में मेरे तू बसा, मन में आत्मा में तू है, कन कन में तू ही मुझ में, तुम बिन तो मैं कुछ भी ना, जो भी हूँ मैं तुम ही हूँ, तुम बिन मैं कुछ नहीं हूँ, तुमसे ही मैं हूँ बना. Oh Lord, I am nothing without you. My divine, oh my divine intoxication, I am nothing without you. You are my inspiration. You are my breath. You are my everything. You must reach that state of loving God. You must see, that's why I say Prema Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. Be in that state of yogi. You must be in that state. Oh Lord, I love you so much. Oh God, I love you so much, so much. Oh God, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you so much. Can you be in that state of divine mumukshutva, the deep yearning? Once you are there, Bliko, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. But this experience, I cannot explain to you how you will get it. I hope that you will work and I hope you will get it. My dear friends, I don't know whether we will have a similar topic tomorrow or not, but Bliko, I bow down to you with an amazing question. You gave one of the best questions in the last 1 month. I must bow down to you for the beautiful question that Sip gave you and the champion of today, Sunil Chittal, to start the discussion, and the rest of you, including Kumar Swami, who became the first, and then Girish and Ashok and everybody. I bow down to you. May the divine bless you all to be in a state of yoga. Remember, the way to moksha is not any one yoga. The way to moksha is to be a yogi. Just be a yogi and surrender. I wish I had 1 more minute to tell you a story. Otherwise, I have the best story of my life to tell you, but maybe tomorrow. I have one of the most beautiful stories to tell you. It will take 2 minutes, but my time is over. Tomorrow, we will start with a very beautiful story. What is the difference between belief and trust? But let us start with that tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic, we'll try to see the question, what is the difference between belief and trust? I bow down to you.